Hello everyone, here Dr. Zahid Ansari, Professor of Computer Science and Engineering. In this video, I'll discuss about how to use radio button in a Java Swing program. Radio buttons are a group of mutually exclusive buttons in which only one button can be selected at any one time. JRadio button class extends JToggle button class of Java. JRadio button provides several constructors. One of them is text1 string parameter, and that is used to set the text on the radio button. A button group is created by the button group class. Elements are then added to the button group using the method add of the button group. JRadio button generates action event, item event, and change event each time the button selection changes. Now we'll discuss an example of the use of JRadio button. In this example, we create an applet with three radio buttons A, B, and C. And then we have a label. Okay. If the button B is selected, then the label displays you selected B. If button C is selected, then it displays you selected C. If button A is selected, then it displays you selected A. Okay. Pressing a radio button, it generates an action event, which is handled by the action perform method. Okay. Within this action perform method, okay, which takes action event as a parameter, if we call get action command on the action event, then it returns us the text that is associated with the radio button which has been selected. Okay, so now we go to the code over here. Okay, so we are implementing a class called JRadioButtonDemo. It is an applet, so it is extending JApplet, and it is also implementing the action listener over here. So it's an applet which implements the action listener, because we need to provide the implementation of the action perform method over here. We are first importing the java.awt.star, java.awt.event.star, and javax.swing.star. These packages we need in order to get access to the event handling controls, event handling classes and interfaces, and swing controls. Okay. Now in our class, we are implementing three methods. One is makeGUI, and this makeGUI we are invoking within the init method, and the event handling we are doing in the action perform. So first we discuss the makeGUI. In this we are setting the layout to flow layout so that the controls they are added from left to right. Then we are creating the three radio buttons. Okay, so the first radio button B1. Okay, we instantiate JRadio button. Okay, we give the name to it A. Okay, then we are adding the action listener to this, and since our action listener is this class only, so we are passing this reference over here. Okay, then we are adding this radio button to the content pane of the applet. After that, similarly, we are creating the radio button B2. Okay, we are giving the name B to it. We are adding the action listener to it, and then we are adding this button to the content pane. Similarly, we are creating the radio button B3 with the name C. We are adding the action listener and adding this button also into the content pane. Okay. Once the buttons have been added to the content pane associated with the applet, we also want to add these buttons to the button group. So we are creating a button group. Okay, so we are instantiating new button group, and in the add method of the button group PG, we are adding these three buttons. So we are adding first B1, then B2, B3. So these form a button group, right? Since radio buttons, they are mutually exclusive, right? Any one button can be selected from this. So they all are part of this button group. After that, we are creating a new label. We are creating a label, J label, and we are putting a text on this select one. Okay. After that, we are adding this label to the content pane associated with the our applet. Okay. Now, in the method action performed, right? Whenever any of the radio button it is clicked, an action event will be generated. Okay. So we have to handle that action event. So our handler is this method action performed. Okay. So in this method, we want to know the text of which button got clicked. Okay, so for that we are calling the method get action command. So on action event we are calling the method get action command. It gives us the text associated with the radio button which got clicked. Okay, and which got selected. So the label we are setting to you selected and name of the button which got selected. So we call the method set text on the label for this. So this action we perform whenever any radio button is selected. Okay. After that, in the init method, the method make GUI it is invoked in the by calling the swing utilities invoke and wait method. Okay. So here we'll run this and see the effect. Okay, so this created our applet over here. Okay, we have the three radio buttons over there, right? Initially none is selected and the label is displaying select one. If I select the radio button B, right, if I click it, then an action event will be will be generated, right, will be created, and the action perform method will be called and that will set this label accordingly. So if I click at B, then it is setting the label to you selected B. If I select C, then the action performed will set it to you selected C. If I select to A, then action performed will set it to you selected A. So this way we perform the event handling, and this finishes the demonstration of use of radio button in Java Swing application.